Hello students, very good morning to all of you. So here in today's lecture we are going to discuss with another new important chapter of module 1, that is Introduction to Company Secretary. Under this chapter we are going to learn about that qualification, qualities, appointment and removal procedure of Company Secretary as per Companies Act 2013. Now, here let us begin to discuss Introduction to Company Secretary. Now, as we know about that, the joint stock company owned by the many individuals, such individuals are known as the shareholders. Now, as previously under the types of joint stock company, we have discussed that the different membership of the companies. Now, as regard to the public company, the maximum numbers of the members in public company are unlimited, means unlimited shareholders हो सकते हैं. These shareholders are contribute the in the share capital of the company. So being unlimited, they spread throughout the country, means these shareholders not from the same area, not from the same city, not from same country, they might be from that the outside of the our country, that is they are might be from the foreign country, so they cannot take the active part in the management of the company. So for conducting the work of management of the company or business activities, they appoint their representative. They call as the directors. Directors are the taking the active part in the management, they making the policies for the business activity. But for the smooth conduct of the business, for looking the better administrative work of the company's business, they appoint one person that called secretary. Now the secretary is appointed by the directors. Now secretary forward to efficient for the efficient work of the business activity of the company. So here let us discuss some basic introduction or say features or the characteristics of being a company secretary. Company secretary is one of important officer of company as is closely related with the administrative state of company. His appointment is compulsory in case of large company with huge capital and multiple business activities. Only an individual can act as a company secretary. He must possess qualification as prescribed in Indian Companies Act, which we are going to discuss further, that regarding being a company secretary कौन सी qualifications होनी चाहिए. He act as an institutional secretary and not as an personal secretary. It means that the company secretary is play role as an institutional secretary, not personal secretary. Now the institutional secretary is appointed by an institution like a company or a cooperative society, not by an individual like advocate, doctor, businessman. Now such persons appoint as an personal secretary. Next one, company secretary is appointed by the board of directors of a company. He performs various functions in relation to the shareholders, directors, other connected with the company. So here you must note it down the basic point that regarding the company secretary, that first the appointment of the company secretary is compulsory as per the Companies Act for the companies that companies have the huge capital. लर्न करना है कि जो कंपनी का करोड्स ऑफ द कैपिटल होता है या जो कंपनी मल्टी बिजनेस एक्टिविटीज में इन्वॉल्व होती है, उनके लिए अपॉइंटमेंट ऑफ द कंपनी सेक्रेटरी इज द कंपल्सरी. Now next point that you must note it down, that the only individual person can act as company secretary, not a firm, not a body corporate. Only individual person company secretary appoint हो सकता है. He must possess qualification. That qualification as per the Companies Act, जो company act में prescribe की गई है regarding the qualification regarding that company secretary. Now he play role or he act as an institutional secretary, not personal secretary. Clear? Now the company secretary is appointed by the board of director. As previously we have discussed, he perform various function in relation to with the all, that is the stakeholder, that outsiders, for that outsider person that connected with the company, and also the internal that activities of the management of the company. So he perform various function in relation to the shareholders, directors and other connected with the company, कि कंपनी के साथ जैसे गवर्नमेंट है, सप्लायर्स है, इवन जो लेबर्स एम्प्लॉयज होते हैं, तो इन सबके लिए भी क्या है, कंपनीज को अपनी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज एंड ड्यूटीज को परफॉर्म करना है. So here next one is the definition of company secretary. Now according to the section 224 of Companies Act 2030, company secretary or secretary means यहाँ पे specify किया है, you call as secretary or company secretary, means a secretary as defined in clause C subsection 1 of section 2 of the Company Secretaries Act 1980, जो स्पेसिफाई एक्ट बनाया गया है कंपनी सेक्रेटरी 1980 में, उसमें जो कंपनी सेक्रेटरी का मीनिंग स्पेसिफाई किया है, दैट इज द एप्लीकेबल अंडर द कंपनीज एक्ट 2013 एंड who is appointed by company to perform the functions of company secretary under this act. Now here is the according to class C subsection 1 and section 2 of company secretary. अभी यहाँ पे हम लोगों को फर्स्ट यहाँ पे क्या रीड आउट किया, दैट कंपनी एक्ट ने क्या मेंशन किया है कि सेक्रेटरी दैट इज एज पर द कंपनी सेक्रेटरी एक्ट 1980 में जैसे स्पेसिफाई किया. सो हियर इज सेम, अ कंपनी सेक्रेटरी मीन्स अ पर्सन who is a member of Institute of Company Secretary of India. So it means that कि जो कंपनी सेक्रेटरी हो सकता है वो कंपनी सेक्रेटरी मेंबर होना चाहिए इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ कंपनी सेक्रेटरी ऑफ इंडिया एंड who is appointed by a company to perform functions of company secretary under the Companies Act 2013. Clear? Now let us discuss that the important qualification for being a company secretary. So the first qualification that is regarded with the educational qualification. Now the educational qualification in that the first most important qualification that acquired by the company secretary, membership of Institute of Company Secretary of India constituted under the Company Secretaries Act 1980. Second, membership of Institute of Chartered Accountants of India constituted under the Chartered Accountant Act 1949 or membership of Institute of Cost and Works Accountants of India constituted under the Cost and Works Accountants Act 1949 or MCOM that or LLB or MBA or any other qualification useful in his career. So means that this is not optional. याद कर लो कि being a company secretary you must possess that membership of the Institute of Company Secretary of India. As we know about that कि being an auditor या कोई accountant होता है, he must be being an chartered accountant means membership of the Institute of Chartered Accountant का उनको membership होना चाहिए. So same similar here कि आप company secretary होना चाहते हो तो you must possess that degree under the Institute of Company Secretary of India. So this that the qualification is not optional, you must obtain such qualification. Now the further these three qualification, that is being an CA as an cost and works accountant or MCOM LLB MBA means these are the optional. ये possess optional है, इनमें से कोई भी qualification हो सकती है, but ये optional नहीं है, ये compulsory qualification होनी चाहिए to being a company secretary. Now next is the qualification of company as an professional qualification. Being an company secretary होते हैं तो उनके लिए professional qualification कौन सी रहती है? That a company secretary required special knowledge of secretarial practice to deal with notice, agenda, resolution, minutes of meeting. He must know about that office correspondence for the communication. Now as the regarding with the notice, agenda, resolution, minutes, we are going to discuss this all the topics in our next semester, that is semester 4 in detail. Now being an company secretary, अब company secretary बनना है तो as we know that there are the numerous types of the meetings are held in the company. So the company secretary must be have the knowledge regarding the meetings, how the meetings are conducted in the company, and that correspondence with the different stakeholders of the company. Now, a company secretary must have the sufficient knowledge of Company Act, that is Industrial, Commercial Law, Law of Income Tax, Stamp Act, accounting principles, and rules of the Securities Exchange Commission to deal with legal and statutory affairs. As we have discussed that the company, कोई भी company हो, that company is registered under the Companies Act 2013, तो उनको all the provisions strictly follow करने होते हैं. So companies are connected with the numerous things. So means company is dealing in the production of a product, and company is dealing with the also the SEBI, means that is the share trading के साथ भी dealing होता है. So when the company are purchasing some properties, तो secretary को हर एक act का क्या होना चाहिए, knowledge होना चाहिए. Now the next one, a company secretary should have the better understanding about the money, capital market, foreign exchange, that socio-economic condition to deal with the trading and finance. So being an that is a public limited company. So public limited company collect the shares, that capital from the public in form of the shares. So definitely उनकी shares listed होते हैं. So that's why the company secretary must have the knowledge or the understanding about the money and capital market and also the foreign exchange, and that the socio-economic condition that deals with the trading with that the share trading and that the financing to the company. So the next one is that qualities of company secretary. So the qualities of company secretaries are: first, company secretary must have the good knowledge of interpretation of law, that is the legal know-how. Means as we have discussed in previous under the that professional qualification of company, that company secretary must have the knowledge of different acts which is applicable to the company. So he must have the knowledge of interpretation of law, very good understanding of business and product, as the company secretary is the specially appointed to look after that administrative work of the business activity. So he must have the good understanding of business, its activities and products. In-depth knowledge of the finance and financial aspects, as the finance requirement, as the finance element is the basic element for the every business or the company. So the secretary must have the knowledge of different source of finance and the financial aspects of the company. Then the basic qualities are that the good communication, planning, organization skills, then networking and interpersonal skills. Now being an important person of a company, so he must be the ready to work extra work, that is the long hours if the required by the company. Means if there is a need for the overtime or the extra works for the company, so he must be ready for doing the work. Then he must be had the continuous learning, improvements and development of the regarding changes in the acts or the policies of the governments which is most required for the company's management or for the company's development. Then he must be have the critical thinker, problem solver and independent judgment. Now he must be have integrated honesty and commitment with both, that is with the outsiders person that connected with the company, that called the stakeholders, and also the internal management, that the directors, that the managerial persons, employees. He must be honest and commitment person. So here these are the basic qualities that a person must have that being a company secretary. So here this topic is over. Further topic we will be continue in our next lecture.